Welcome back. This next interview will certainly put a smile on your face. It is a very inspiring story with humble beginnings. We are celebrating National Hospital Week with Hartford HealthCare's Christian Alvarez, the director of Rehab Network in the Fairfield region. Thank you so much for being with us, sir. And I understand you grew up just about a mile away from St. Vincent's, where you were raised by a single mother. Did you ever think in your wildest dreams as a kid that you would ever be working there in the kind of position you have today?
Well, thank you very much for having me today on the show. And National Hospital Week is such an important time to give acknowledgement and recognition to the various folks that work in our hospital systems and make all the work possible. I had the fortune of growing up down the street from a really great hospital in St. Vincent's, and I walked every day to school and passed by the hospital. Never in my wildest dreams would I imagine working in an organization that has such an impact on the community. Walking alongside my mom, she would walk me to school and then she'd go work. She'd work 2 to 3 jobs to, make ends meet. It was just her, her, my brother, and I. And, being a patient there as well when I would have my asthma attacks made that even more significant. A lot of times when I would walk past there, I would kind of have a little smile on my face because I know that I had been there maybe the night before,
wow.
For having an asthma attack. And those moments were scary. But when I would go through the doors of the emergency room, when the ambulance would, bring me there, I had a sense of calm because I knew that once I got there, I was going to be okay.
Wonderful.
So going from being a patient and really a bystander walking by to being a member of the team here, it's kind of like a dream come true.
Absolutely. Congratulations to you and your mom. Also, you were the first in your family to graduate from college. What were some of the hurdles that you've experienced on the way to professional success?
Sure. So, growing up in an inner city school system like Bridgeport, there was definitely limited resources, the larger classroom sizes. I was very fortunate to have been accepted into the magnet program at Central High School. So I was able to take some advanced classes and some honors classes that some of my classmates weren't able to have access to. So I was very fortunate with that. But it was a tough environment. There were not the same resources that other communities had. And when I got to school, although I was in advanced placement classes and challenging classes, I was not necessarily equipped for college level curriculum. So my freshman year, my first year at Quinnipiac University, it was tough. It was an adjustment period, but I adapted and I was able to excel in school. I completed my bachelor's degree in health sciences and then my master's degree in occupational therapy.
All right.
Currently, I'm working on my my MBA, which I'm able to do through the Hartford HealthCare Tuition Assistance Program. So I've been really fortunate to have those opportunities.
All right, Christian, got to cut you off. We're running out of time. Congratulations on all your success and much more success in the future.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right.